Kevin James is an office worker who dreams of being a novelist, but when his first novel about an international assassin is published as non-fiction, he suddenly finds himself caught up in the chaos of the CIA, a drug lord, and an ongoing Venezuelan civil war, in True Memoirs of an International Assassin. I'm Cinematico Magnifico of AmoralCrackpot.com, and welcome to the Nightly Chill. The short and sweet of True Memoirs of an International Assassin is that your desire and willingness to watch it will be determined by which one of two camps you belong to. Those who enjoy Kevin James and his brand of comedy, and those who don't. The bulk of the movie is fairly bland and generic, with much of its material ripped right out of the low-budget action movies that flooded theaters and home video in the 1980s and 90s. An American super soldier and/or spy is enlisted in one of several sides in some ongoing conflict in a foreign country, and tasked with either overthrowing the corrupt government or protecting some political figure from the same fate. Flashy if low-budget action set pieces are sprinkled throughout, a sexy femme fatale aids our hero, and several cliché twists and turns keep everything moving along at a fairly brisk pace until it all comes to an end with one final chaotic showdown with the movie's big bad. The secret ingredient in True Memoirs, if you can call it that, is a comedic case of mistaken identity. Everyone in the movie is convinced that Kevin James, despite his physical appearance and aw shucks demeanor, is in fact some legendary mercenary thought long dead for nearly 30 years. This allows the movie to play through the otherwise tired, rehashed scenes from 30-year-old movies with some degree of novelty. Kevin James is an immensely popular but equally polarizing comedic actor. His TV shows and movies do tend to perform very well at the box office, but like many others, I personally find his work to be bland if mostly harmless. And his over-reliance on awkward moments of silence and lazy fat jokes are on full display here. Nothing he says or does is particularly funny, nor does it feel as if James puts much effort into his performance, something I believe is shared across most, if not all, of his projects. Nor do these comedic elements provide enough entertainment value to overcome an otherwise dull, predictable action movie. That said, director Jeff Wadlow does his best to provide some well-shot, choreographed, and edited action scenes, something he's already shown a flair for with 2013's Kick-Ass 2. His visuals are easily the best part of True Memoirs, giving a movie woefully stuck in the 80s an otherwise slick Hollywood look. But like the movie's comedic spin, it's simply not enough to overcome the movie's otherwise weak material. If you're a fan of Kevin James, I suspect you've already watched or plan to watch True Memoirs of an International Assassin, and nothing I say can change your mind on the matter. But for those who are still undecided, my suggestion is that you skip it, because if you're going to watch a movie you've already seen 100 times before, then you're better off rewatching your favorite action flick instead. You can follow Amoral Crackpot on Facebook and Twitter, and also be sure to leave any questions, comments, and suggestions for future reviews in the comments section below, and maybe discuss today's movie at greater length. Next time on the Nightly Chill, I'll give my top 10 Netflix picks to keep your family entertained this Thanksgiving weekend. But until then, I'm gonna make like a tree and get out of here.